Oh, man. That is a deep question. How much time do I get? No, just kidding. Yeah. It's kind of this would be like a predestination question. So for me, this is how I explain it. So free will and fate to me, and Calvinists get really mad when I say this, but free will and fate coexist. So for example, and God's the player. So we do have our own will. Some people will get mad because I say free will. Because you don't have a free will because God can trump yours. That is true. But we do have a will, and I don't think God makes any sin. I really don't think he does. Right? So it means I have somewhat of a choice. And God gives us these parameters for choices that we have. But remember, God is also a part of the game too, right? He can also play and be a part of it. But then he also has this sovereign plan that you can't mess with. So going back to Judas, in his sovereign plan, Judas had no chance. God was going to pick him to do this. However, did God lay it out to let Judas pick? I think so too. I think God can see, if there were an infinite amount of possibilities, God saw the perfect one and created it and allowed that one to live. Which means I think we all play right into God's plan. God could have let us choose another thing. He lets us choose, but we can never get out of his control. We can't ever throw his plan off. So I think Judas got to pick, but I also think God's hand was also in it. So sometimes we have free will to sin on our own, and then sometimes I think God, like you see with Pharaoh. Now Pharaoh does sin at first, but then God hardens his heart and makes it impossible